It was with niceness, how you would normally.
Thank
and
you.
I built a friendship with you, so I know how you speak to people.
What I care about is the way that you speak to us and you don't speak to us nice.
What a waste, man. What a waste, man. What a waste, man.
And now you make us feel upset all the time.
Look at him walking away. He walked away. Wow. Wow, that's what pride does. Are you... I'm glad he came back. Okay, let me continue watching this. Listen, we need to talk about this date that Ovi has had. This girl is not for Ovi talking about, you know, tell me about basketball, I'm great with mums. No, you're not. This is not going to work. Please depart from the villa. Please depart immediately. Thank you.
How are you doing?
A little bit nervous, which
normal.
is unusual.
Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. And follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Murali. My details are down below. Don't be a pagan. Right. Okay, we have a lot to get into. This episode I feel like was definitely fruitful. There were a lot of different interweaving storylines and narratives and so much juicy stuff going on. But this scene between Anna and Jordan, nobody asked for it. Nobody asked. So please don't show it again, like literally. So if we can just put this into a box and keep it there and call it a day. And then we have Amber and this whole Mora stuff.
Well, just because you thought it was so disrespectful when you said
Well, he
it would be
was.
nice for you to say that to him because he does not have a So what did you want me to do? Pull him aside and say, oh, blah, blah, blah. I've had everybody's back in here now. Respect the same from everybody.
Now these two are clashing. I've called it. I said it in the morning teaser. And I said it many moons ago that these two are definitely going to clash. They're going to have an issue because they both have feisty, fiery personalities. They both have issues and they both, you know, tend to sometimes bottle things up and then they kind of explode, or they are very direct. So if these two are going to have issues with each other, they're going to have conversations. So when Mora called her over, you know, they had a conversation. I'm very glad that Amber really wasn't backing down. She was able to see it from Mora's perspective and Mora's side as a friend perspective, friend side, whatnot. But at the same time, she was not backing down from what she was saying, was that I would just wanted at least somebody to speak up for me. This is what I was even saying yesterday, that I feel like Mora is somebody who has all this energy, but it immediately becomes displaced. But you can see it from Mora's side as well. Amber wasn't even making issue of it, but when Joanna first came into the picture, flipping Mora did nothing. So at the same time, that she can't really hold that. But I'm very glad they had the conversation, they sorted it out, because that could have gone left completely, because neither of these individuals will let an argument go. Both of them are very strong-headed. But at times we feel Amber who really is just letting go of things. And I feel like we've seen a growth in Amber. I feel like we've seen a very maturity kind of development from the beginning, which was cussing out Callum and stuff like that, and now we've got to know her and see more of her. I feel like she's learned to kind of avoid conflicts when it's better to just be more peaceful. I feel like she's gone along that wavelength as well. Now, nobody asked Ovi to speak to Michael, and that only implores on the great depth of the friendship between Amber and Ovi, and the fact that he was really speaking sense into Michael and just letting him know. And then Michael was like, oh, you know, he's a man and we're both a similar age. Again, nothing to do with age. Age and wisdom do not always correlate. It's to do with age and how you react to the experiences you've been through in life. And these two, I feel, do correlate. And no, sorry, not age, wisdom and those experiences. But the fact that Mike was saying, oh, because she was wearing heels, we know you're just chatting so much trash now. Somebody really needs to just throw you out this villa because your journey has ended. You're not going to pursue Amber, obviously, and Joanna's obviously gone. And although it's low-key, Joanna was quite manipulative. The way she held his, if you look at certain pictures, the way she holds him like that, I didn't like that at all. And I feel like I didn't really speak up on much on how annoying Joanna is in terms of that kind of side, and I feel like I should have. But we obviously then have Michael who speaks to Amber, and I'm very glad that Amber was really letting it out. You can tell that it was so relieving to her to have this conversation. It's very productive for these two. And then she starts crying, and when he walks away, I was so shocked. I really thought to myself, is he really leaving her like this? Because from this past behavior and the track record that he has, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'd be severely upset. But luckily he comes back in, gives her tissues, consoles her, they talk, they communicate, and they get on well, and they kind of make up, which I feel like is quite nice, because that kind of really reflects that this whole love triangle and messy kind of storyline is now finally going to wrap up. Low key, I want to just drop this in, but Molly May is over this whole thing. You can just see from her face sometimes she's just like, a few more weeks left, 50k, and then we're done. Just the way her face is, just the way she is, and like I just feel like she's not really into Tommy either, and I feel like she's very cunning and conniving. I feel like a lot of them are playing games this year because they know they're coming in for fame. A lot of people, especially this year and the year after and the year after, all come in for social media fame. Therefore, it's easier for us as an audience to interpret what their moves are, because these lot think they're playing chess. Beloved, you are not playing chess. We know what you guys are doing, and it's very sly, and Molly May is definitely on that team for sure. Then we have these new dates. This guy is not for Amber, neither are these girls for the guys, apart from India. I do feel like Harley is definitely not for Ovi. Just the smile, everything, she needs to just go over her. And this new guy isn't for Amber, so I really don't know what he's doing. He is 24 and he looks like he's at least in his mid-30s, and I do find that to be quite shocking. Ian, you can come in, it's fine. It's not a problem. I like how you're tiptoeing. Well, my housemate's really tiptoeing around just so he can avoid noise. Literally, it's not an issue. It's so funny. And then we have this whole India. I feel like India works well with Chris. These two jump off each other, and I feel like India is bringing out some character for Chris, and there's like, finally we can see him for some personality, something he's giving us now, and I'm very content and happy that he is, because without a girl, I feel like nothing can come out with him and he's just boring as hell. But we're seeing these two getting on, and I feel like they're bouncing off each other. This is the key kind of element here. When you are going on a first date, there needs to be some form of chemistry, communication, needs to be clear, funny, jovial, romantic, whatever. But with all those you use either all or some of those elements to bounce off each other. And I feel like India and both Chris were doing that, so perhaps these two could be cute together, but these two ain't winning. Like, these two are not winners, so really and truly, who even cares? So Ovi and this girl is like, this is really like disturbing my spirit and really is disturbing my soul, because there was a tweet that somebody said that since she loves mum so much, hopefully Ovi's mum will allow her to start washing fish in the kitchen. And I just started dying, because she's screaming about how she loves mums and mums are on her side and everything, and I feel like she's doing too much. Like, I feel like she also knows that Ovi is popular. She knows this as well. We have to remember that. People who are coming in who are gunning for Ovi or like him, he needs to be aware of the fact that obviously he can't be the way because he doesn't know. But because everybody likes him on the outside, anybody that's coming in wants to be attached to that, because once you are attached to his positivity, his purity, his popularity, then it can probably help that individual to win the show and to win the money. God forbid if he gets to the final and somebody steals from him, we all need to hunt down that person, and that person will die. Because really and truly, we can't have this going on. This girl really needs to just move, because she just, something in my spirit is being disturbed from her, and I don't like it. So hopefully things will break out, and maybe that girl will go with a new guy, because Amber and this new guy are not a good fit at all. I don't know what Love Island are doing. They're making such poor choices. I feel like India and Chris are the only compatible one. I'm very glad Amber more sorted that stuff out, but also you can see Amber knows that Maura is, Amber's seen Maura shouting and screaming, but the way she came up to in the bedroom and before they went to sleep and everything, and she just spoke to her, she's direct and she's emotionless when she is direct. She's not making all these emotions and crying. She will let you know straight away, and I'm kind of glad that she does. But what we can definitely gather from this is that Michael is even more of a waste man, complete compulsive liar, and he wants to do anything to avoid accountability, and the only reason he actually apologized is because Ovi spoke with him. That is the only reason. He needed somebody to speak with him so that he can have some form of realization and understanding that maybe I was wrong. And even if the only reason he accepted it was because they're the same age, like, this mentality is so flawed, washed, and just thrown back. Like, I just feel like it's just a mess. Michael's a mess. I'm over him. You're over him. My cat's over him. I don't even have a cat. So I'm just tired, to be honest. Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. I feel like it was definitely good. However, perhaps we're gonna, I do feel like that we're gonna be forecasted with some dry spells for the forthcoming episodes, talking about some weatherman. I just feel like the next few might not be that great. I'm over Anton and Belle. This new guy, I'm over with you, and you haven't even come in. I just feel like there's not much going on anymore. Hopefully one of the girls goes for Curtis, as they've expressed in my past videos. I spoke about what they have said, and hopefully that can rile up Maura. But it's like, it's not every day something involves Maura. And that's just annoying to me. Like, I feel like she isn't the sole provider of drama. There needs to be other stuff. With all these new girls coming in, slowly and surely, we're gonna have people like Francesca to become Team Furniture. We have like, you know, and Belle and stuff like this. People are really just disappearing away. We don't need too many more people. I feel like this is Casa Amor 2.0. It's just a bit too much. But let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel. Click that button for daily and consistent content. Follow me on my Instagram at Murad_Morali, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.